Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do pick a card readings like this one, trending topic readings, and whatever that's going on in the cosmos. Thank you so much for being here and for being present. And based on the title, this reading is going to be circling the heart space, the heart chakra, love, and every single layer that love presents to us, right? The good, the not so good. We're going to see what the divine has to say in regards to your love life and what can you look forward to, or what should you work through, or what is going on surrounding this connection that you have with this person, or what is just going on in your love life as a whole. If you would like to see this reading, then please keep on watching. Now, we do have three groups. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3, and each group has an intention oil that is available on my apothecary right now. Each intention oil is different and it's supposed to invoke a certain energy. So that being said, for group 1, we have the Calming Waters intention oil. For group 2, we have Good Luck. And for group 3, we have one of my bestsellers. We have the Sugar Baby intention oil. So that being said, feel free to pause this video and choose which group is vibing with you. You can go off of the intention oil that you're vibing with, or you can just go off of a number. You can go off of if it's on the left, on the right, in the center. Trust in your intuition with this one. So again, feel free to pause this video so you can get a feel of what is calling to you. And let's see what message shows up. Alrighty, if you chose group number 1, then this reading is divinely for you. You chose the Calming Waters intention oil, and I made this intention oil to be inspired by the ocean and the peace that the ocean brings. It's also supposed to represent the energy of mermaids like a Yamaya, and just the mysticism and the beauty that the ocean holds, the mystery that it holds. I definitely have been using this and grabbing onto this as of late because it does smell of lavender and cashmere, and I personally love to wear it before I go to bed, like on the palm of my hand, so I can just smell it on my hands. Or I like to add it in my spiritual baths when I'm making them, or I just like to anoint my pendulum or my cards, or I just like to kind of have it around me in case I'm feeling a little bit anxious. So if you chose this group, what has been making you feel anxious about love? Whether it be you've been single for a very long time and it's making you a little bit nervous, or you're going through something that's causing you to stay up at night, or it's making you wonder what is going to happen. So we're going to talk about the fact that I am picking up on that for you guys, and let's see what cards show up for you. I do have a lot of cards here, right? So we're going to be here for quite some time. We're really going to talk about it and see what's showing up for you. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box down below, but I will be taking a hiatus around the month of March. So this would be the time to book a personal phone call or email audio reading with me, because I do not know how long the hiatus will be. But if or when I decide to come back and do personal readings, you guys will be the first to know. But I am being called to take a break. Life is doing that thing that it does, and I feel that it's necessary, okay? So let's see what's showing up. Let's see what's going on when it comes to matters of the heart for group number 1. Okay, we're gonna move the Ankh right here. These are your cards that show up. We're gonna read these messages from the universe towards the end of the reading. So group number 1, I do feel that recently you had to make a very difficult decision, or if it wasn't recent, it was definitely a very long time ago. And whatever choice that you made, it shaped the reality of what your love life is looking like right now. And trigger warning, I do not want to invoke strong emotions of pain, but it's all over your reading. So I do feel that whoever comes to mind has still greatly affected you. I do feel that you're very strong. I do feel that you have been carrying through life and doing the best that you can, but with the world doing what it's doing and there being a level of uncertainty, I would not be shocked if you're asking yourself, why did this happen to me? Or what did I do to deserve this treatment? Or When is something going to finally happen? I feel like for group number one, you guys have been waiting. After detaching or walking away, dissociating, decentering, you really have been in a space of keeping to yourself. But group number one, how about you should not feel ashamed that you are ready to love again, or you are at least hopeful that something could finally work out and be everything that you have prayed for. I don't feel that you should be hard on yourself that you still have that desire deep within, because I do feel like you have gone through so much that it has forced you to change on how you look at love, how you look at men, or how you look at women, how you look at relationships. I was just speaking to someone earlier today, and she's a Cancer zodiac sign. She told me she has experienced being with someone and then they just wake up one day and they don't want to be with her anymore. Like, this man does not want to be with her anymore. He wants to leave. He wants to be with somebody else. And she was telling me how it's scary to put your trust in someone because you just never know if they can just change their mind about you, and you did absolutely nothing wrong. You were loyal to the end. You kept your word. You thought you were solid and set with someone, and they had other plans. And the sucky thing about stuff like that is when we want to be in a relationship, when we want to love someone and we love someone, there's a risk in that sometimes because you don't know if it's going to take a different turn. You don't know. And I just feel that group number one, you have experience putting your all or putting your trust in a person and they ended up disappointing you. You ended up finding out in the end that this was a moment for them, but this was supposed to be forever for you. And a lot of you haven't moved past this betrayal, but at the same time, there's a small part of you, it's very small, there's a small little soft spot in your heart that is still a little bit optimistic that you will get everything that you prayed for. And I believe that that's true. You have calling in your soulmate or calling in a life partner for group number one. And your angels are saying right now, you deserve love. You deserve everything that you give. Now, this is going to probably be a little bit controversial about what I'm about to say because this is supposed to be a love reading. And I'm sure when you watch love readings, of course, everyone, I'm sure, delivers a message that resonates to us in a different way. But we kind of hear that everything's going to work out and everything's going to be swell, everything's going to be great. But for group number one, there's this deep understanding that because you experience what you did, you may, and again, this is not popular to say in a love-based reading because I'm supposed to inspire hope, and I'm about to say what I'm about to say. You may come to terms with the fact that the love that you thought you were gonna get is either unrealistic or it's very rare. And rather than being in Delulu land or feeling like it's gonna be like a Disney fairy tale, you have already experienced the dark side of what heartbreak can do. And you're looking at love through more of a logical standpoint and being more practical. The lover girl, the lover boy is still there, but you are guarding that with everything in you because it has not been easy. You are thinking differently, you're moving differently, and you do have a healthy level of detachment, but you want to be careful of this being to the point where now you're not really letting anybody in. And you're probably pushing people away that really do want to have a meaningful connection with you. So yes, it's true. People can change their minds. People can decide that they don't want to anymore. But if you're projecting out there to the universe that you still want to have some level of commitment or some level of companionship, it may not be that crazy, passionate love, but it can be something gentle. It can be, there's a movie that I used to watch. It's called Love Comes Softly. Love Comes Softly. It's a movie about a woman that was passionately in love with her husband, but he ended up passing unexpectedly. And this very kind man offered to marry her because this was part of those times where a woman not being married was like the worst thing that could happen. This man that I guess was a pastor or a preacher said, hey, I actually just lost my wife and I have a daughter, she needs a mother. We don't have to love each other, but I want to get married and take you in because winter is coming. I sound like Game of Thrones, but winter is getting ready to roll in and you're going to be stranded and you're going to be by yourself. I would be more than happy to be that for you. I'm not expecting anything intimate. I just want to, God is calling me to do this for you because it's the right thing for me to do, to show up and provide for you in this way. Now, granted, this woman already experienced the love of her life, but she lost him through a tragedy. And now she has to learn to love this man. She has to learn to trust this man. She may not have that passion that she did for her first, but she's going to have friendship and kindness with this person that's presenting her kind of an offer that she can't refuse. So group number one, I want you to see this in a different perspective. No, you may not love in that way because maybe it was dangerous for you. Maybe losing yourself in a relationship like that and feeling so low to where it took you a long time to pick yourself up. That may not be the love that you're calling in. You are calling in a love that is patient, a love that is kind, and a love that is going to grow softly. That's what I'm getting for you. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Now, with the Ace of Cups, this talks about the offers that you receive. Eight of Cups, this talks about how detached you are. Four of Swords reverse is actually talking about you working through the heartbreak and recovering from that. Queen of Wands speaks about not only your energy, but your independence. A lot of you guys could be fire signs. A lot of you guys could be Cancers. A lot of you guys could, yeah, I feel that strongly. Fire signs, I feel Cancers here. I feel Scorpio here. But you can be any zodiac sign, but you can definitely have these placements. You can also have Capricorn placements as well. I just feel that for... I feel those signs very loudly in this reading. So group number one, the next love of your life is not going to be passionate and fiery. It's not. It's going to creep up on you. And dare I say, it needs, not will, it needs to be a friendship. It needs to be where you can trust that this is heading in the right direction. But you have to be open to that. You have to say that you are ready for that. And because of everything that you have gone through, you may be considering going about this differently. You may not want to get married. You may just want to have a life partner. You may not want to revisit that if you are someone that is divorced. There's just so many things that I feel for group number one where you're not going to do all of that all over again. And if, let's say, you do meet someone, which I believe that you guys will, you are going to do things differently. And I feel that the person that you're going to attract is going to be very understanding of that, and they're going to work with you because I feel that this person is going to be pursuing you and trying to pull you in. But with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, some of you guys, again, everyone's story is different. We have to keep in mind we're reading for a big group of people. Some of you guys could still be going back and forth with this person that caused you this amount of pain. Some of you guys could still be wanting this to work or not coming to the realization that you have to go about these things differently. You had a rude awakening that fairy tales are in a way unrealistic, at least for your lifestyle, for your way of being. You have to take a more realistic approach. You have to have a level of acceptance that you can't force someone to do what it is that you want them to do. And you have to also have a level of self-awareness that, you know what, this person may do this. God forbid, I don't want that to happen, but in the event that it does, I will be okay. I will have self-preservation. That's here. And I respect that, group number one. However, the Temperance talks about having to work on balancing that out. So you're not pushing people away that don't really deserve it, that people that really want to get to know you and be your friend. So my best advice for group number one is take your time, be patient. And the people that are trying to pursue you need to be patient with you. If they're rushing you, if they're getting irritated with how slow you're moving, that's not your person. Your person is going to Just like the movie that I talked about, Love Comes Softly, she was not really nice to him. She was not fooling with him for at least half of the movie that I was watching. But it grew over time because he showed her acts of kindness. And I don't feel that group number one, I don't feel like you guys are going to fall in love. I feel like you're going to grow to love someone. And this is going to feel much safer for you than that chaotic, passionate, twin flame, karmic, painful, but dramatic love that you have been going through over and over and over. But in order to get to that other side, you have to end this Five of Wands conflict, this back and forth, this pettiness, whatever that is, whatever that's toxic, that may be kind of holding you back and kind of creating this anxiety that I'm picking up on. And that's why you chose the Calming Waters Intention Oil. So one, I would recommend to get the Happy Healing Candle and the Calming Waters Intention Oil, because that's a beautiful combination. I made sure to have that available on my shop because Valentine's Day is around the corner, and some people feel very melancholy around that holiday, or they feel very celebratory. It depends. But I see it here. So let's look at the messages from the universe that you need to hear. I'm going to read it to you. It says here, when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what you can be. So just take that in and sit with that message. The next message, it says here, when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. And let's say it's going to take some time to work through whatever that this is and to get to a better space mentally. You deserve to give that to yourself, whether that means getting regular readings with me. I don't know if it's going to be regular because I'm taking like a little hiatus, like I'm taking a long break, but getting some level of therapy, talking this out with someone that you can trust. You have to work through these feelings or you're going to be doomed to continue to keep living in it. And I know it's hard to kind of break away or to release a certain thinking pattern because it protects you, but it blocks out everything that wants to flow in. It blocks out the lessons that you need to learn, that you need to accept about whatever that's going on. Because your angels are saying not only are you calling in a love that you deserve, but you deserve love. You deserve that kindness. And it's not impossible to receive. And if it's not from someone that you could marry or be with, it can be, you need to be present so you can give this love to your children. You need to be present so you can give this love to yourself, rather than punishing or being a martyr of what could have been, how you should have handled it. Group number one, you deserve to set yourself free from whatever that this is. So I believe that you guys will see a turnaround in your love life the moment that you accept that this happened. The moment that you accept that, yes, this has reached a very low point. Maybe, God forbid, a point of no return. Yes, this kind of feels like some level of betrayal, and working through finding out everything that took place. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Group number one, talk to me. I don't feel like it's been easy, and especially with 2025 or whenever you see this reading, I feel like it's just been difficult. But the Death card, you don't want to beat on a dead horse. It's done. Let this be. Let this go. Imagine if, I mean, actually, that's not a good example. This just kind of feels like knowing that you should let this go, but revisiting it every chance you get so you can make yourself feel hurt, so you can make yourself get upset. When you actually do have the power to just block it, to remove yourself, some of you could even move away or do what you got to do to protect you. I just feel that you deserve to give yourself a fresh start. I see some of you guys even quietly leaving or transforming, doing something new so nothing reminds you of where you have been. You deserve to give yourself that number one. So I really hope that this reading brought you a lot of clarity. I believe in you. If you would love to book a session and we can talk about this a little bit more, the link is in the description box. I'm available for February 2025 and a little bit into March, but I will be taking a break. And If I ever reopen, I normally post updates on my social media. Everything to contact me is in the description box down below. Please let me know if you chose group number 1 and let me know if this resonated with you. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. You deserve everything good, and I feel that it's gonna happen, but you have to work on your inner self first. And it's not easy, but it's doable, and I believe in you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we're gonna get into the next group. Love you guys. Bye. Hi guys, if you chose group number 2, then this reading is divinely for you. I was not trying to rhyme, but it ended up happening anyway, but here we are. And the intention oil that you were gravitating to, or at least the number 2, you have the good luck intention oil. And this is one of my best sellers on my apothecary. She smells of honey and daisies, and it's so soft, but it invokes the energy of the sun. I work diligently on making these intention oils because while other oils are charged under the moon or certain astrological transits, this one in particular is solar powered. It brightens up, it really starts the day because it is charged under the sun. And there's a whole process that I do with the good luck intention oil. So if you chose this, I feel that you are ready for a shift in your love life, or you are experiencing a shift and a connection that's moving in a very positive way after going through the word I'm hearing intuitively is a drought. I just feel like it's been very boring for group number 2, but it's gonna start picking up for you. So whether if you are in a relationship or you're single, let's look at this connection and see what is showing up for group number 2. We have a lot of cards. We got a lot going on here, so we're going to be here for a while, guys. And also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box down below. But please keep in mind, I'm doing this reading February 2025. These readings are timeless, but I'm doing these readings February 2025. My booking system will close around March because I will be taking a hiatus. I do not know how long the hiatus is going to last, but I am encouraging you guys to book if you want to schedule an appointment with me. And, you know, we'll see what happens in the near future if I will be reopening, but times are changing, things are very different, and I have to adjust. So on that note, I'm going to be taking a break and taking a step back. So again, if you would like to book something with me, this would be an opportune time. The schedule may close around the first week of March. So just giving everyone the heads up. Yeah, I talked about it on Instagram. All of my social medias is in the link down below. But we're going to look at what's showing up in your love life. And it is very, very, very juicy. This is everything that I want to see in a connection, but you know, let's talk about it. These are going to be the last messages that I pull, and we're going to shuffle a little bit. But group number 2, you have the separation card reverse. You have the passion card, the lovers. Like group number 2, this is a very juicy spread. The magician reverse, 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 2 of Cups. Outside influences, the King of Swords. Okay. Now, group number 2, it depends, because everyone's story is different. We have to factor in that everyone is going through something different. So I will do my best to focus on the energy that's here, and I hope that this resonates with you. I feel that you have either been alone for a very long time, or you and this person haven't spoken or connected in a very long time. It's one or the two. This is a very Gemini kind of reading. We have to factor in both twins, and 2 twins could be going through different things because twin people are their own people, even though they have a twin. So some of you have been going through a drought and single forever, and some of you haven't spoken to this person in a very long time. And I have news for you, group number 2. I don't feel that this pause is going to be forever. I do feel that something is about to happen, whether it be that you are meeting someone and it's fated for you guys to meet, or you are going to be getting a message, a sign, something is going to bring you back to this person if there's been some level of distance, or there was a disagreement and you're thinking, okay, well, I'm never going to hear from this person again. We blocked each other, or we did this, we did that. Something's going to happen that's going to kind of pull you guys in together. And with the Magician card showing up reverse, I got to keep it real with you guys. As much as some of you are saying, I want nothing to do with this person, I'm done, I don't care, there's still a part of you, even if you don't want to give this person that satisfaction, your secret is safe with me, you're kind of wondering, are they thinking about me? Do they care? Are they just going to let this continue on? And let me just say this, actually, no, not the Two of Cups, the Lovers talks about choices. And we see here that she's looking at her reflection. So this person is mirroring how you feel. There's just this standoff and you guys are not really speaking to each other. But what you're feeling, this person may be feeling as well. Or if you have been alone for a very long time, this person has also been alone for a very long time, and you guys are about to meet, and it's just going to feel very magnetic. The relationship itself could even happen very quickly. If you guys have been single for a very long time and then you guys just happen to meet, you probably have already met this person, and now you guys are texting every day. And honestly, it could feel like love bombing. I gotta keep it real, but I feel that the both of you guys are so happy to just be connecting with someone. You guys have passed the fear of this being a love bombing thing, because if anything, you're just happy that someone is connecting with you and you're connecting with them. You guys are just going with it and just ripping and running, ripping and running. That's what I'm getting from this. But on the other side, you're going to hear a message. You're going to be getting some type of correspondence. Something's coming through to you if you have been on the standoff with this person. And for some of you, where the relationship doesn't happen very quickly, you meet someone this year, you meet someone within the next 6 to 7 months, and it leaves a lasting impression. It just leaves an impression on you. Or you have already met this person and now you're starting to feel differently and you're looking at them a little differently. You want to get to know them a little bit more. You're starting to develop a crush. So group number 2, I do get a sense with the Magician card showing up reverse in your reading in particular. The Magician talks about being a huge manifester, and being that you really wanted to have this connection or wanting to know what's going on, you're actually manifesting connecting with this person. So again, for some of you that's beefing with whoever this man is because you got King of Swords, you're manifesting a result that you're going to hear some type of communication with them, and vice versa. You guys are mirroring each other. But for some of you, you guys have been quietly wanting to call in, meeting someone new and really building upon that. That's here. That's here. But I will say, group number 2, there's a big message here of, hey, be careful what you wish for, because once it shows up, you're gonna have to think fast on what do you want to do, or how does this make you feel. And what I mean by think fast, if you go on a date with this person, you have to decide, do I want a second date? Do I want a third date? Do I want to continue this on? It's kind of like you may miss this opportunity if you don't act upon this fast, or if you don't move upon this fast, or if you feel called to go to this place where this person is gonna be, you may miss that opportunity to connect with them. Group number 2, I will say, be open, take a chance, and trust in this feeling that you have. And if you have been in a space of, I haven't heard from this person, they haven't heard from me, something will happen where you will either indirectly hear from this person, or this person is directly contacting you. And with the 7 of Wands, it's passionate, it's fiery, it's handling unfinished business, if you know what I mean. And that can sometimes be passionate. A scene that's showing up, I don't know if you guys have watched this series, but it's called Empress. It's on Netflix, so please check it out. There was a scene, I don't want to give too much away, but there was a scene when she just kind of threw something at him. She threw something at him, and mind you, they're about to kind of tussle a little bit, so I'm not promoting assault of any kind, but let me just tell you what happened. She threw a fruit at him, and she threw another one, and he went to confront her like, what, like, you know, angry. And then literally they start making out and they just have this, they do the devil's tango, to say the least. Okay. That's what this reading feels like to some of you that has been going back and forth with this person. It does feel like sexual tension. It's getting hot in here. It does feel like that for half of you. But the other half, this just feels like you're meeting someone, you're curious about this person, and you want to see where this goes. The Fool card, you're taking a chance. You've been patient, you have been doing everything right, and now you're open to the possibilities of where this can go. Interesting, very interesting. So some of you guys could be connecting with an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. Some of you guys could be connecting with a Leo, an Aries, I feel, for some of you guys. This could also be Scorpio. This can also be Taurus. And this can also be, another time I'm picking up on, I feel Gemini again. I know I said Gemini, but I feel Gemini again. Again, they can be any zodiac sign, by the way, but those are the signs that jumped out to me the most. So, you know, take that as you will. This could also be someone with like a Sagittarius rising or moon. I felt that very strongly as well. So let's get into your oracle message. I don't know, group number 2, you're about to get your answers. Good luck is on your side, and that's probably why you chose the good luck intention oil, because this is going to turn around in your favor. You're definitely going to either get the last laugh, the last say. You're going to be able to say your piece. Some of you guys could even be rekindling, getting back together with someone. Or again, if that's not the case and you're done with your ex and that's not what you want, you're definitely meeting someone, or there's an opportunity that's going to be blossoming for you. That I do see. Because 7 of Wands kind of talks about everything that you had to kind of go through, the unstableness of this feeling that you were having, but it's really going to start mellowing out and smoothing over very soon. Now let's read into the messages from the universe that you need to hear for your highest good and protection. It says here, the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you to the next level. They have already served their purpose in your life, so let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. Or let this go. This will resolve itself in due time. And I feel like a lot of you that was on the standoff took heed to this message, but something could be popping up where it may revisit you again. Another message that's showing up, this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. And that is your overall message. So group number 1, it's very passionate over here. It's very getting to know someone new. But again, 7 of Swords, some of you, it feels like unfinished business for some of you. So take it as you will, grab what resonates, throw out what doesn't, because again, we're reading for a big group of people. And like I said, it's very 50-50, very Gemini in this reading. So just go about it that way. And if, let's say, you're feeling a little anxious about what's to come, if this reading's like, oh my God, take a deep breath and center yourself. Everything will happen when it needs to. You just continue to focus on you. Don't chase nothing. Don't try to throw signals. This person, just wait. Just wait. Don't initiate it. Wait. Just wait. Wait. This is going to just literally fall on your lap. And I would hate for you to ruin the surprise because you got impatient and you wanted to try to hit first. Let this all just follow you. It will find you. Trust me. This person, this connection, this opportunity is going to find you. So don't do anything. Detach from whatever that this is and let everything just flow to you. Okay? But if you have been feeling that something's been going on, your page is being stalked, something is going on, you're right. 7 of Swords, the sun is going to shine a light on the 7 of Swords energy that was kind of taking place. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Anyways, thank you so much for booking this reading with me. Thank you so much for watching this reading with me. If you would like to book your own personal reading and vibe with me before I take my hiatus, the link is in the description box down below. But if you're watching this a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, thank you so much for watching. These readings are meant to be timeless, and we'll be back with another pick a card reading. I love you guys, and thank you so much for being present with me and sitting with me. Bye. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another pick a card reading. If you chose group number 3, then this reading is divinely for you. And the intention oil that you were vibing with is my Sugar Baby Intention Oil. This is a bestseller. I love this. She smells amazing, and she is supposed to invoke luxury, love, sweetness, and sugar baby antics. So if that's the vibe that you're looking for, I have them available on my shop. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me for the month of February 2025, the link is also in the description box down below, but just keep in mind, I am going to be taking a hiatus in 2025. I do not know when I will reopen my books for personal one-on-one intimate readings where we are connecting in live time. So if you want to have that connection with me and you're watching this in February of 2025, I will be closing my books, and I don't know when I'm reopening. So just keep that in mind if you do want to book with me. I may have maybe a week or so in March, but I'm getting ready to take a hiatus and revamp and regroup and figure out where Wisdom and Light is going. So on that note, we're going to get into your reading group number 3. I have a good feeling about this because if you chose Sugar Baby, there's definitely romance or love or connection in the air, or that's what you're calling in, and you're about to find out just how good it can get if it's been a little bit weird, if it's been a little bit shaky. So we have a lot of cards. We're gonna be here for a moment. Yeah, we got a lot going on here. We got Oracle, we got Tarot. Let's talk about it. Getting to know each other is the first angel message that shows up in your reading. What are the messages coming in for group number 3? We have letting go of control issues. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords, okay? We have the Empress that is also showing up in your reading in the upright position. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands, and then we have the Devil card that's right here. And, oh, you guys got 3 messages from the Universe Oracles because everyone kind of got 2, but I think this card kind of snuck in, and that happened for a divine reason. So there's 3 messages for you. We're going to see what that says in the end of the reading, and we're going to shuffle as we go. Yes, we're going to shuffle as we go. And already, group number 3, you have getting to know each other and letting go of control issues. Now, we're reading for a big group. Everyone's story is different. Everyone's got a different situation, whether it's non-existent or everything under the sun is going on. So what I will say for group number 3 is this. Getting to know each other is here, followed by letting go of control issues. So I do feel that right now, whether you are in a relationship or you are calling in love, there is something about you craving a bond where not only are you guys together, but you guys can laugh together, you guys could travel together, you guys could experience the world together. I don't feel that you want something that's been the same old, same old. You really want to explore and have fun with this person. So instantly what I'm getting from this is vacation, traveling, or you traveled and you met someone during your travels, or you have already experienced that and you're thinking about this person. That's here in the reading. But you have also letting go of control issues. You need to just kind of let everything unravel and see where things fall. People will show you what they want to do based on their actions. So if you're messaging, if you're doing stuff to try to get their attention, whatever, they'll tighten up and act right. But if you just kind of sit back and let people do what they want to do, the answers will be very loud and you can go accordingly from that. All right, group number 2. All right, group number 3. So I would say you guys have a lot to look forward to when it comes to connection, when it comes to deepening a bond. But before you move forward with getting to know this person, release control of how this is going to end. This feels, for some of you, I gotta be honest, this kind of feels like a fling for some of you. This may not be a long-term relationship. This may not be a lifelong connection, and sometimes you meet people and that's not gonna be your husband, that's not going to be your wife. But you know what, you're here, she's here, he's here, and we're enjoying each other's company, and we're adults, and we're not going to make a spectacle or make a mess of things. We're gonna have ourselves a good time. That's what I'm getting for group number 3, but that's only if you choose to see it that way. Because if, let's say, you want relationship, you want marriage, you want connection, you want this, you want that, the person that you're thinking about in question may not want the same thing that you want. So you have to kind of let go of whatever that this is and allow this person to show you what they would rather do. Once you see what they would rather do, you move accordingly. If you know that you want marriage and you want love and you want this and you want that and you want security and you want to be stable and you want to be happy, you want all of that under the sun, please go off of what they are showing you. Don't try to force this to be what it is, and get to know who you are seeing so you can categorize where they need to be in your life. This is going to save you so much heartbreak and so much unnecessariness, because the reading, actually, your angels want you to enjoy yourself, to have fun. I'm not saying to be reckless and just sleep around and whatever. Everyone's different. Do what you feel is best. But I am saying to date with a light heart and just, again, have a level of, I'm going to see what they do, or I'm going to see how consistent they are, and if they don't meet those requirements, I'm not going to make this my fault. I'm just going to say, okay, they don't want the same things that I want. So some of you just have to kind of stop forcing whatever that this is to work. But then some of you, you're just here to have a good time. You're not really here to be here for a long time, and you're gonna have a lot of happiness with that. Like, you may just be single and you're ready to mingle. You may have gotten out of a very terrible marriage or whatever. You're recently divorced, or you're getting out there and you just want to kind of have fun and not take things so seriously. And the moment you see a red flag, you're out of there. I do get that vibe from a lot of you guys. So let's look at the reading a little bit deeper, because that's just very surface level. Some of you guys could be like, well, I'm tired of dating around. I'm tired of being open to this and that. I really want something serious. I really want connection. I really want someone to be sweet, kind, loving to me. When is that going to happen? Or if I'm in a relationship, we haven't been in a good space, when are things going to sweeten up between us? Well, I would say that things are going to improve in your love life. Things are going to get sweeter and sweeter. And I love this for you, group number 3, because it's been probably rather difficult that it hasn't been moving in the direction that you want. But 7 of Pentacles is saying that this is something that you're working towards, and you're putting the groundwork on what it is that you require. I also feel for some of you, if you've been kind of playing this dance with someone, you guys may be talking about taking their relationship seriously. You guys may be getting ready to see where this goes and taking things to the next level, because you want to build with this person, or they want to build with you. I do see that for a lot of you guys. And if, again, you've been single for a long time, you're ready to take that first step and start exploring and seeing what it is that you like and what you don't like. I feel very optimistic for you guys. And 2 of Swords reverse says that you are no longer in a space of not knowing where to go. You know who you are, you know what you are expecting, and you're going to move accordingly. And I feel like that's a beautiful thing. I feel that this is a very liberating time for group number 3. This can be something very amazing. This feels, again, vacation, giving someone the opportunity to show you how good it can be. But on the other side of things, it does feel a little bit passionate. Similar to group number 2, it does feel like tapping into that side of yourself that you're not used to, because this person could bring this out of you. It does feel very Kama Sutra, gotta be honest with you. So this is I just feel that group 3 is finally breaking free. And what's funny is, did I pick up drought for group number 3? I could have sworn I said that. I don't know if it was group number 2 or if it was group number 3, but I feel like the message is starting to bleed into this one. But with group number 3, you guys are ready. You guys are ready to explore. You guys are ready to have a good time. You guys may even be ready to break the rules a little bit. Because, okay, maybe you have been goody two-shoes or being very much walking within the lines. You're ready to kind of jump out of it. You're ready to see what else is out there, or what else that you can do. Now, again, if you're someone that wants more traditional things, you want marriage, you want commitment, I do feel that that's going to be a conversation that's going to be had. I do feel like you're going to be exploring deepening that bond, deepening that connection. But if you're someone where you're dating and you want to have fun and you receive an opportunity, I don't feel like you're going to say no. I feel like you're going to jump on it. Okay? You're going to let go of controlling what it needs to be, and you're either going to vibe with it, or you're going to cut it off altogether and seek who is matching what it is that you require. That's really all that it is. Okay, I feel that with group number 3, you're just being more selective. You're not trying to force someone to be who they are not by you. You're letting things be, or you're being called to let it be. Let people show you who they are so you can move accordingly. Okay, we have the Empress, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands, signification of travel, passion. The Devil card can talk about the nightlife, dancing, having a good time, things that are hidden, really tapping into your sensuality. That's here in group number 3. Now, it is not to be in y'all business, not to be in the bedroom with y'all, because I'm really not trying to be like in y'all business. Like, I'm very respectful. Like, I knock on the door. I don't just be walking in people's rooms, right? But if we're really going to talk about it, it's been a while for a lot of you. Like, you know what I'm talking about. It's been a while for a lot of you. And I just kind of feel like something's going to happen. Think of it like Chloe Bailey and Burna Boy. If you haven't seen that reading, go check it out. Look at how gone Chloe Bailey is. She's gone. And what I mean by that, she's having a time of her life. She's not claiming him. You see, y'all know what I'm talking about. She's gone. And happily so. She knows that she's gone. And she knows that this might not last. But she's grown. It hasn't happened in a while, so she's letting herself live. And that's what group number 3 is giving as well. It's been a moment for you, and you're getting an opportunity, and I just don't feel like you're gonna say no. I don't. It's very sugar baby type of vibe. I don't feel like you're gonna say no. I feel like you're gonna have a moment, even if it doesn't last forever. Gotta be honest. And yeah, we can worry about the future, and we can worry about, building. I get that, but group number 3, I feel like you have been serious for a very long time, and you're just ready to kind of cut loose just a little bit. It's kind of a vibe of whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You're not going to take it back home. That's kind of what it's giving here. Okay. No judgment. This is a no judgment kind of reading, but you have not been living your life. You have been stagnant or dealing with the same person, and someone is giving you an opportunity. Another scenario that's coming up that I'm picking up on, because whenever I do readings and I see flashes of scenes, or I hear a song that ties into the message that I'm talking about, think of the movie Love Jones. Y'all know that movie. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's a movie that came out in the 90s, but it's so good. Love Jones. Like, long story short, I'm not going to give it away if you haven't seen it, but they just met. Like, what? But that's the vibe that this reading is giving, and they're just flowing with it, and it develops as it needs to. Group number 3, you have been driving and you have been in control, but you're just kind of taking your hand off the steering wheel and seeing where the car takes you. Dangerous, yes, but you might end up somewhere where you want to be. The sun? Safely, that is. Please don't actually do that, but that's just like an analogy that I'm using. But please don't actually do that. Please be safe. Don't do that at all. Drive responsibly. Okay. What y'all gonna do when I take this hiatus, child? Like, I really hope y'all book me up, because I'm a hoot. I'm a lot of fun. I'm just saying. But we can also be here. It's no problem with that too. This supports the channel as well. Thank you so much for being here. You have the Sun. Show me this person. Who are they connecting with? Because I love this for you guys. Quiet as it's kept. I do love this for you guys. My only advice is just understand this may not last forever. This does feel kind of like a fling. I gotta be honest with you. This may not be a forever thing. This is something where please do not tell your husband about this. When you get married, do not tell your wife about whatever that this is. Just kind of have this moment and keep this to yourself. Even when you tell your friends, edit it. Like, they don't got to know all the details. Write this in the journal and just keep this with you. Don't share this. Just Ah. Yeah, Six of Wands. This person could be a Leo, Sagittarius. Feel that very strongly. Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces. Yep, Pisces, Cancer, Virgo. Oh, Virgo, you guys have been walking in a straight line. Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Who else? All of the water signs, Pisces too, all of the water signs. There's something brewing here. All of the water signs is here. Yeah. And again, I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be apprehensive about whatever that this is or making this connection, but it's here. Now, again, back to the people that want meaningful, loving relationships. If that's what you're going for, then just say no to this. You don't have to agree to this, but just know this will be presenting itself to you. And if you want a meaningful connection, give it a year. Give it a year. But this is the grounds for a fling that I just wouldn't tell a husband or wife about. So let's get into your oracle messages. That was juicy. Was not expecting all of that va-va-voom, but let's see what's going on. It says here, every situation in life is temporary. When I shuffled, I didn't look at the cards. I'm not making this up, but this is how the divine works, and this is why I love what I do. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Okay, the next message. If you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen for you. And lastly, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it or not doing it. So you know what I mean? So group number 3, have fun this summer or whenever you're watching this. Have a great time and be safe, be aware, and be honest with yourself, and everything will flow as it needs to. Anyways, that is the reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a pleasure connecting with you guys. Leave a comment down below if you chose group number 3, and let me know if it's already been happening for you. I'm all ears. I cannot wait to read the comments for this reading in particular. Valentine's Day is around the corner. I love doing readings like this when the holiday's about to show up. But if you're watching this 6, 7 months, 3, 4 years from now, thank you so much for being present and being here. Be safe and have a beautiful rest of your day whenever you're receiving this. Mwah. Bye.